We're going to work on a resume. So in this lesson, students will learn how to create a resume using InDesign. This resume is used to document, provides a snapshot of your qualification for job opportunities. And basically, we're looking at the CV concept layout. So basically, when an employer asks for a resume, this is something that you can use to give a great deal of your life experience and accomplishments. Some of the requirements we're looking at is your education experience, skills, and ability, community service, and references. Want to look at your entrepreneurial mindset. So far, where are you in this point? Those 8 domains that your teacher touched based on. Where are you with that? Industry certification. Have you passed any tests? Your Photoshop, Dreamweaver, InDesign, community service, career skills in action. Make sure you're using one font, bold, anything that's important, bullet list, spell check, action words, and keep it short and simple, limited to one page. All right, so let's begin. First thing we're going to do is go here, File, New Document. And we're going to make it a one pager, so it's basically a letter, 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to hit OK. And there you have it. Now, we're going to go to Start Designing. I'm going to have a space using the rectangle tool. I'm going to click. And I'm going to fill that in the color. So, and I'm going to lower the opacity on that right here. Okay. Just by clicking that, now I'm going to go ahead and lay out my text. Okay, now I'm going to have name right here, a little smaller. Then I'm going to also have, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this box. Command C, Command V. That's how you duplicate. I'm going to move it over a tad bit. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw some, bring some images in. I'm going to hold Shift and pull so we get a perfect circle. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move that up. Okay. So I'm going to make some more circles because I want to have some images inside these circles. We'll do one like that size. Let's do it. I'm going to have a variety of sizes. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, always important to have a really good design when working on your projects. So I'm going to go ahead and make this bottom box just a little longer. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my information in here. So Ray, Paris. Okay. I'm going to create a style sheet on that right now. I have it on the actual style sheet up here, so I'm going to make that larger. You can click this drop down button. Now, I'm going to find a unique font. Okay. I'm going to go with Arial. Okay. And I'm going to bold that. Okay. So kind of move to it. Pull that over. Beautiful. So now, I'm going to give myself a title. Okay. Designer. So put a nice little title here. Swap that out to Arial. I'm going to stick to the same font. And we're going to go with Arial Regular. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and bold that also. Okay, I'm going to select that. We're going to make that just tab big. I'm going to have it right here. I'm going to move my name over. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And that trick, you can just click Command C, Command V. It's already set. Drag it, position it right in there. And I'm going to go ahead and put my email. Okay. Put your email, whatever email you want to put. I just put a fake one for now. So now we're going to go ahead and add some images in there. Since I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and make a little small box here. Okay. Notice I'm working inside the bleed. Very important moving forward. And I'm going to place an image in. So I'm going to navigate. I already got my image set ready to go. So that is called resume images. And that would be we're going to drop that. That's the email. So let's add us an email here. Now it's in there. So all I do is double click and just go to auto fit and fit that right in there. So notice that these images are PNGs, so I'm just going to duplicate that. Duplicate, you go to edit, copy, edit, paste. There it is. Okay, I'm going to pull that down. I'm going to duplicate that. Okay, and I want to add another one. All I'm doing is Command C, Command V. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this. This should be my website. Okay, this would be a contact number. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make this font a little smaller. Okay, 13 is good. Bring that down to 13. Bring that down to 13 also. Okay. Pull that up a little tighter. Okay, bring that. Just using the arrow right now to pull it up. Okay, so now, we got our phone. Okay, Command C, Command V. Okay. Everything nice and aligned. So now all we gotta do is click on here, swap that out. Go to File, Place, and we go here. Go to File, click on here. Place, where is my place? Place. And we're gonna go with the phone number. Perfect. And then we're gonna go with the website. File, place, and the web. So now, there you have it. Let's zoom in on it just a tad bit. Okay, good. Got our links in there. Ready to go. Okay. So the next phase we're going to do is now add some elements to this. I'm going to put a stroke around this. I'm going to make that yellow and make that stroke 2. Okay. I'm going to do the same for all of these. Just by holding shift, I can grab them, add a swatch on there, increase the stroke to 2. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring my image in, place. So let's go back here. So we're going to go right into resume. I'm going to place my photo in there. Double click on it. We're going to auto fit. Perfect. Now I'm going to add some elements that kind of defines my characteristics, the skill set, the type of person I am, and I'm using images in here. So I'm going to go ahead, I already have my image set, go right in here and place. Okay. And got all my images ready to go. Let's go with that one, like creative mindset. And we're going to go ahead and hit auto. Perfect. Let's add another one. Place. Communication collaboration, that's one of my strengths also. I'm going to go ahead and auto fit that right in there. Place. Future orientation. And auto fit. Place. Add another one. Okay. Working with text. Double click. And last one. Place. So once you can start working, it becomes easy. There it is. How do we do it? Auto fit. Okay, great. So now we need to link all this to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the line. I can draw a line right here. And I can change the stroke to be yellow. I'm going to change the width. Say all connects. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate, Command C, Command V. And then we can just rotate and scale that. Okay. Command C, Command V. Let's rotate. Just hover on the outside. Hover on the outside. Let's do it again. Okay. Let's push it in. Or we can also do this right click, arrange, send backwards. Okay. Okay. And this, we can always do this, right click, arrange, and what? Bring to the front. So then that's in the back. Perfect. Go ahead and add another one. Command C, Command V. We can send, arrange, send, bring to the front, arrange, bring to the front. Perfect. Let's do the same here. Command C, Command V. Go ahead, pull that around. Okay. I'm just using basic tools. Same thing. Command, and then Control, arrange, bring to the front. Perfect. So we got our stuff in here. So the next phase I want to do now is I'm going to bring this down the tab just a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and start working on my resume section. So I'm going to go ahead and this part's going to be education. Okay. Now I already have my information set ready to go, so all I have to do is copy. So profession, I'm going to call that I'm going to call that education. Now moving forward, what I can do now is use this as a style sheet. So I kind of like how this is going. If I click on that, and I go to object, and styles, where styles at? Window styles, and let's create character styles. Let's add a character styles here. Double click on it. I'm going to call this character styles title. Okay, hit OK. Okay. So I'm going to just double click on that, and I'm going to click on title. So automatically, I don't have to go back and change that. It's already set for me. Okay. I'm going to put experience. And my resume is a little different from yours, but you guys have the guidelines that you can use. So I'm just going to put maybe like 2 in here. So let's copy. Command C. Command V. Okay, bring that in nice. Return, make sure everything is working. I'm going to go ahead and bring that down just a tad bit. Okay. Now, once you have one in place, you could always go back and make some changes. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to bold that. I'm going to set this up. We're going to create a style sheet for that. Arial, regular, and then I'm going to create the style sheet. That's 10 points. Add, double click, and we're going to call that body. Okay, perfect. Now we got that ready to go. So all I have to do now is copy, Command C, Command V, bring it down. I'm going to change this to education. You have to be consistent. Okay, now I'm going to go here and I'm going to get education here. Okay, and then I'm going to put the next one is experience. And the experience I do have a couple, so I'm going to just pick a couple here. Command C, and then Command V, which is paste. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. This is just for demonstration purposes anyway. Okay, so now we go ahead and it has the style sheet already set. It's on body, which is great. Okay, I could add some more. I'm going to bring that down. Okay, back over here. Command C. And one thing about the resume is from present. So make sure your present information is always at the top. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Return. 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 Dance below. Delete. Delete. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Might be some more text down there. Lingering. Nope. Yep, there was. So let's get rid of that. Perfect. Now, next thing we want to do now is double click on the edge. Okay, and that pulls it in nice and neat. Now, aligning is always important. So I'm going to pull this over so it lines. Everything is aligned. So I'm going to go ahead and select all in that area. And I'm going to make sure everything is lined up perfectly to the edge. Okay, that's by character styles. So the next thing we're going to look at is the skill set. Command C, Command V. Okay, bring that over. Let's call that skills. Now I'm going to change this up. I'm going to give it, as a designer, I'm going to change that up. And I'm going to Command Z, Command V. I'm going to call this team building. Adobe CC. Adobe CC Cert. I'm going to hit it again. I'm going to go ahead and keep everything in one column and work my way down to right about here. Make sure we're inside the bleed. Okay, so let's go back to my resume here. Skill set. Okay, good. A couple things in here so I can pull from here. Okay. Web. Let's go here. Then graphics. See here. EMI. What else we have? Oh, rope programming. Robot C. App. Right. App design. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pause there for now. But what I want to do is make it like a grid system. So I'm gonna take the circle and I'm gonna add some smaller circles here so I can give like a bullet point. And with that, I'm gonna actually make a nice color scheme going on here. So I'm gonna click on that swatch, cancel out that swatch right here. But I'm gonna fill that into a nice green because that's my theme. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the rows. I'm gonna Command C, Command V. Okay, like low. See how that looks? Yep. And then I'm gonna duplicate those two. Command C, Command V. Duplicate those. Make sure it's all lined up. Okay, 5-star. One more. Okay, that looks good. So I can do, I'm going to get rid of the last two, the last three. And let's pull that in. And we're going to pop it right in here. Okay, I'm going to come in. Let's do another one. Now, you could also group this. Very simple, just go and group. So now, I'm going to make sure everything is aligned perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and Command C, Command V. Okay, perfect. Command V, let's do another one. Put that in right here. So now we got that aligned. Let's bring that up a tad bit. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to do another one. Okay. Now, let's get perfect. So now, what I'm going to do now is add. Let's group these all. Okay, that's good. And this one can move up just a tad bit. Okay. So I'm going to change the colors on these. So I'm going to go ahead and ungroup. I'm going to click one of them. I'm pretty good at that. Web development, I'm going to make that, ungroup that also. So I'm going to go to one. I'm going to change that color to yellow. I'm pretty proficient in that. Graphic design, yeah, pretty good. Robot C, I'm also good at that, but I'm going to change that to about 2 just to give it a variety in range. So like a chart system. 1, 2, and I'm going to click on that and make those yellows. Let's ungroup that one. Ungroup. I'm going to go here. 1, 2, 3, make it 3. Okay. So that's pretty good there. I show my skills set. Okay. So, and then it's more stuff, but this is just to give you an idea of where we're going with this. I'm going to copy, and now we need to add our reference. This is very important in the business world, having a reference to check where you're from. And this would be our reference right here. So reference, and you want to make sure you start building relationships now, students, so you can have good reference if someone needs to call and verify your skill set. That could be a teacher, former employer, stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to put I'm going to change this over, and that reference usually is a contact name, a number. I'm just making one for now, and their title. And you probably it's good to have 2 references listed. So this is just for design purposes, and I'm just doing it real quick so you can get an idea. Maybe someone else listed as the reference. Okay. One thing I want to add is that's very important, and we're going to put that here. Okay. One thing we're going to add, and we're going to add the domains. These are the domains that we talked about in the beginning of the school year. So I'm pretty good at communication, creativity. There's a bell. Let's see. Self. Let's get that. This was self-reliance. Chris. Okay, so now you got some key elements that kind of describes your personality. I'm going to change these, and I'm going to change the color on those to be a nice white. Okay, I'm going to move that down. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and use some circles again, but I'm going to make those circles, put one green, okay, and we're going to put one to the other color here. So it adds more to the design. As you can see, we have a pretty good start here that we can work with. Okay, okay, I'm going to put that back in here. Okay, I think I forgot to move that back, and that was education. Education, and then that came from here. So education right on the top. Just kind of copy paste that. Okay, so we're just going to copy this. Let's get the first piece and paste that in there. And remember, when you have that, you have additional text in there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and return that so we have a nice space. And I want this to be flush, so I'm going to go ahead and have that flush across the board. Okay, and I'm going to change this color here to be white just to give it a different feel. Okay, I kind of like this white anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and change all of these to be white. Let's go ahead. White. Okay, just make that white. I like the white feel on that. Just highlight it and just change your colors white. Perfect. Okay, there you have your basic one-sheeter resume, CV resume ready to go. All right, thank you.